You understand, Jack, the department has to do this. The lawyer balanced the briefcase on the edge of the bed, digging through a thick wad of papers. It's a disclaimer. It just says you weren't on duty when the accident occurred, that you were operating the vehicle without the authorization of the department, not in your capacity as an officer. It's a liability thing, you understand, Jack? He drew a paper from the briefcase, placed it delicately on the bed. Jack's leg hurt, suddenly, like someone had yanked a blanket off him. Burning, they tell you, like a hot poker shoved right through you, so you want to pour water on it. He tried to focus on the lawyer's word. Accident, he said. A disclaimer. My capacity as an officer. He shook his head. That wasn't it. What this felt like was, he wanted to say, gravel popping under a truck's wheels, like someone took a hammer to the front of his leg, went right up from the ankle to the hip, cracking the bone. You with me, Jack? The lawyer frowned, tapped at the paper with one finger. I've got to have your attention on this. You're covered, but the department needs this before it can process your claim. Tell me again. The lawyer gave a sigh. He was going to have trouble with this one. Handsome guy, strong face, all that dark hair, like a Kennedy maybe, one of the kids. Eyes that look right into you, even through the drugs. Cop's eyes. But you could see the liquor in his face. Swollen. He picked up the paper, held it out. You signed this. You're just saying you weren't on duty. You don't have to admit anything about how it happened. That's for the review board. You're just saying that the department shouldn't be responsible. You got it? You think I could get a nurse in here? In a minute, Jack. This is important. You're going to live with this for a long time. In my experience, it doesn't hurt to cooperate. The duty log says you signed out Friday night at 10:42. The call came in at 3:38 Saturday morning. He grinned. You had yourself a time, didn't you? They got some nice blood work on you. Found a bottle in the car. There's a witness, old guy in a cab, says you didn't even slow down, went right through the light. How's that look, Jack? The girl, she was telling him on the scene how you had a few at the hotel. Ah, shit. Chris. The lawyer caught his expression, smiled. You're a married guy, aren't you, Jack? That girl's going to be a problem for all of us. Hardly a scratch on her, but you watch. She's got a lawyer by now, going to retire on the department if you don't sign this. And the kid. Well, you want the truth, that's going to be your worry, not mine. His people don't go to court. Not by choice, anyway. What kid? The lawyer paused, rubbed at his chin. They didn't tell you? Tell me what? The kid, Jack. In the other car. His leg was on fire now. He tried to shift his weight, but his hips wouldn't move. He pulled the sheet back. The cast extended up his left leg, encasing his hips. The lawyer was watching him. The kid died, Jack. He had one of those little Mazdas, the convertible, you know? Brand new, red one. Got it for his birthday, I heard. I saw it this morning, Jack. Looked like when you step on a beer can. They had to cut it in half to get him out. He gestured toward the door. Nobody's been in here to talk to you? Just you. Jesus. You don't even know who you killed. He sat back, tugging at his collar. You fucked up, Jack. Kate Haggerty crossed the street, carrying the sack carefully. 4 coffees, 3 black with sugar, 1 light. 3 years of law school, a year of clerking, 2 with the U.S. Attorney's office, and she was getting coffee. She walked up the block, past the auto body shop, the hair salon, the fish market, to where the van was parked in a lot across from the funeral parlor. She wasn't complaining. This was her operation. Riccioli had made that clear. It was a stroke of luck. The emergency room doctor knew her from college. He recognized the kid, figured she might want to know. She'd called the judge, could run the subpoena out to his house in half an hour. The judge agreed to sign it, but he wanted Riccioli's name on it. That's fine, young lady. The judge's tone was patient, as with a child. Now you just call up your boss.